The prisoner was halfway through his meal when he suddenly heard the guards talking outside the room. So he did not dare to delay for a moment to use his incredible strength to move the bed, and then quickly pry the bricks off the wall and carefully drilled into the hole to peek. The next second, the warden led his men into the next cell and looked at the motionless prisoner on the bed. But he suspected that the other party was faking death, and in order to verify his own suspicions, he asked his men to lift the prisoner's paws and then burn them with fire. Seeing no response from the other side, of the warden then ordered his men to put him into a bag and throw it away. They never dreamed that there was a prisoner hiding behind the wall who could see everything. While the guards went out to eat, the man climbed out of the hole. Even though he had just seen it with his own eyes, he did not want to believe it. So he did not even think about it and violently ripped open the sack, ready to find out what happened. When he saw his old friend's face, he completely accepted the brutal truth of the endless grief instantly surged to his heart. Tears also fell from the cheeks of Indomitable. When his mood gradually calmed down, he suddenly thought of a good way to escape. Then the man did not dare to have the slightest delay, immediately began to tear the sack wrapped in the body. Soon the sacks were all torn away and the man dragged the body to his cell, then carefully placed it on the bed. He then cuts off a handful of black hair and slowly covers his friend's gray hair to make it look like he's sleeping. After restoring the bed to its original state, the man immediately went back through the hole in the floor to the next cell and sewed the sack back together from the inside with needle and thread. Soon after dinner, the guards came to dispose of the body. And it worked. In the midst of the man's anxiety, the two guards picked up the sack and headed outside without any suspicion at all. In order to ensure that the sack sinks smoothly to the bottom of the sea, they thoughtfully tied on a large lead ball weighing 100 tons, and the man inside did not dare to move but allowed the guards to carry it to the city wall. The moment the sack hit the water, it sank toward the bottom at 120 yards per hour. Just in the nick of time, the man rushed to take out a dagger prepared in advance from the inside of the sack, cut open the whole upper body, successfully broke free. But he didn't let up for a second, then immediately cut off the lead balls tied to his feet and finally managed to surface before he suffocated. Then he held onto his already exhausted body and swam toward the shore with amazing strength. Soon it was time to eat and the guards came to deliver the food as usual, but there was no food bowl, and he called out several times but there was no response from the people inside. Sensing something was wrong, the warden came in to check on the situation. He wanted to wake up the sleeping man, but when he got closer, he realized that there was a dead old man lying on the bed. Soon the warden rushed to the cell in a hurry. When he saw the body on the bed and the hair on the floor, he immediately understood and then asked his men to move the bed and found loose bricks in the wall. Looking at the sharp edges of the walls, the warden realized that the man had a tool that could have broken out of the sack. So he ordered his men to go and look for it.